we'll start in a comfortable seat tonight. So we'll do a little focus on the neck and shoulders to begin. You can sit up on a block. Sometimes that's helpful if you like, or sit on your knees like you're sitting, Beth, that might feel comfortable. And then take a moment, close your eyes for just a moment. Just getting yourself kind of anchored and present. If you haven't taken the time to notice, like really notice your physical body today, just use this time right here to be with your physical body. Notice your skin, the outline of you in the space you're in. Notice the temperature, the air, and any sounds that you might hear. Notice the tempo of your breath. Notice if it's shallow or deep, or smooth or ragged. Sometimes I feel like my breath is being forced rather than just like natural. So just let your breath be natural right here. With your eyes remaining closed, you'll take your shoulders all the way up towards your ears and then just let them drop. Do that again. Shoulders come all the way up and let them drop. One more time, take the shoulders up, let them drop. Good, and then you're gonna take your nose, you're gonna keep your eyes closed and imagine that your nose is a paintbrush. And you're gonna paint a figure 8 laying on its side, like an infinity sign on its side on the wall in front of you. So just start a few small movements with the neck. Just drawing that infinity sign. It doesn't need to be very big, but it can be if you want it to be. And bring it back to center and draw your jawbone back so you really feel like you're lengthening up through the back of the neck. And then draw the chin towards the chest. So you're not slouching. There's a nice big lift through the spine, chin to chest. And then imagine you're trying to scrape your chin along the front of your chest. So move side to side. You're just trying to touch the chest and kind of scrape it right to left. And then the next time you take your chin to the right, you'll pause right there. So you're looking diagonally down right over the right shoulder. And then you're imagining you're drawing a half of an X on the wall in front of you. So looking down right and then look up left. And then you'll look down right over the shoulder, look down. And then look up left. And if you find a spot that you want to linger, you can. One more time, look down right. Take it up left. And then down right, and you'll pause there, and then take your chin back across the chest all the way over to the other side. So you're looking diagonally left. And then you draw the other half of the X up to the right corner and down, just nice and easy. Keep drawing the chin back towards the chest the whole time. The jawbone moves back in space. One more time, looking down left and upright. Take your time. Next time you look down, diagonal, stay there. And then again, chin to chest. You're just going to scrape the chin along the front of the chest one more time, a couple times back and forth. Come to center and then lift the head and stack it right on top of the spine. Good. And then you can keep the eyes closed and take your arms and stretch them up overhead. Just get super long through the sides of the body, or if you want to open your eyes, you can do that too. And then you'll lean forward, so bow forward. Bring your hands to the floor and just fold and hinge from the top of the thighs and drop your forehead. Maybe to the mat, maybe close, maybe far. Relax your forearms, relax your jaw. Good, and then slowly come on up. And if you're sitting cross-legged, you'll switch the cross of the legs. And if you're on your knees, you can stay. And again, reach up one more time, big stretch up and fold forward, bow forward. Breathing. And then come on up, use your hands to walk yourself up and come forward onto your hands and knees. And from the hands and knees, I hope you guys can hear me over here. I can put my earbuds in, but I'll stay. So from your hands and knees, you'll take your right arm forward and then bend the left elbow so you drop your forehead towards the floor. And press into the left palm and come back up, slide the right hand in, slide the left arm forward, bend the right elbow, lower the chest. So it's like a puppy pose, like a half puppy pose. And press into the right palm, come back up. And then tuck your toes under, but walk your hands to your knees. So walk back. And then press up onto your feet at the back of your mat. And ragdoll, you can hold opposite elbow with opposite hand. Maybe add a sway from side to side. Release your hands down to the floor and you'll walk forward into downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward, feet back. You can pedal it out once you get there slowly, or you can stay. Take one more breath. Empty it out. Look forward and walk or hop your feet to your hands in front of your mat. Then halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Rise up to the top. Bring your hands to your heart and arms down by your side. Good, we'll move through sun A's. Extended mountain, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step it back, high plank to low plank or knees to the floor. Upward facing dog or maybe cobra. And downward facing dog, you'll press it back. Could also be child's pose or puppy pose. Take one more breath. Empty, look forward, bring your feet to your hands. It can be a step, hop, or tiptoe to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, bow, exhale. Root down and rise up, inhale, extended mountain, that big stretch through the whole body. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees as much as you need. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen and extend. High to low push-up, exhale. And step back, hop back. Upward dog or cobra, take your time, make it feel good. Downward facing dog, press back. And here you breathe. Just nice, full deep breaths in and out through the nose. Good, inhale, rise to your tiptoes, bend your knees, exhale, and step or hop forward to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, Forward fold, bow, exhale. Root down, rise up, inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Breathe out. Look forward and step or hop forward. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Drop the hips. Sweep the arms up. Good. Take the arms behind you and interlace your hands. And then stretch the knuckles down. Open up through the front of the chest. And then you'll bow forward. Bring your chest to your thighs. You can straighten or bend the knees. Sometimes it feels good to move side to side. Nice, Brianna. Release your hands softly to the mat. Lift halfway, inhale. And through vinyasa, high to low plank, or it can be knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky behind you. You'll just bend the knee and roll open through the hip. And you can rotate your foot around the ankle a few times, just rolling it out. Then stretch the knee a little higher to the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, you'll step forward, right foot to right hand for warrior one. Spin the left foot flat, and then reach up. And then just bend the elbows like a cactus, cactus arms. And you want to take your palms back, elbows forward. And what it'll do is it'll press your shoulder blades in towards the rib cage. You sink a little deeper. You lean back, lift the chest. Good. Beautiful. And then straighten the arms. So reach them up or back even. And then bring the hands down to the mat. And you'll flow again. High plank to low. Can also be cat-cow if you'd rather. And then downward facing dog. Good. Lift your left leg up and back and bend the left knee. Roll open through the hip. Unless you're wearing a skirt, you don't want to. Nice, Susan. Good. You can roll the foot around if that feels good. Press a little deeper into the left hand, not just the right. Breathe in. Exhale, step forward, left foot to left thumb. Spin the right foot flat and then rise up. Press into the pinky toe side of the right foot. And if you'd like to cactus the arms again, you can do that. If you'd rather take the arms out, bring them down, that's fine. Or arms can stay up above. Make this really being in your body. Next inhale, extend the arms wherever they are, reach up if you can, and then hands to the mat, and you move through high and low plank, called the vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog, press back. One more breath in. Empty it out. Look forward and step, hop, or tiptoe your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. forward fold. Move through that sun V again, chair, drop the hips, sweep the arms up, inhale, forward fold, exhale. A little quicker breath to movement right here. Halfway lift. And step or float. You can hop back, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right leg to the sky, inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, step it to your right thumb. Left foot flat, warrior one. Reach up, look up. Bring your hands right back down to the floor, high plank to low. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, or tiptoe to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. One more time through. Chair pose, sit low, reach high, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, building some heat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step or float, low push-up. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot to the sky, right leg up, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Warrior one, root and reach. Chaturanga, low. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg up and back, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Warrior one. Good work. Chaturanga, low push-up. Welcome to use your knees. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet wide, the back of your mat. Your hips move a little bit side to side. And keep your feet wide and walk your hands to your feet. And then you'll come into a squat. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Yeah, and if it's tough on the knees, you can stay in a higher version of a squat. Forearms on your thighs, wherever you are, and spread open across the front of the chest. So press your elbows back, shoulders back. Good job, jawbone back towards the neck. Stay here about 5 more breaths. You can have your eyes open or closed. Very good. And then release your hands to the floor, and you'll go ahead and straighten the legs, turn your feet back to parallel. And then use your hands to gently walk yourself forward back into downward facing dog. And then bring your feet close together, big toes touch, and you'll come forward into a high plank, top of a push-up. And then either left knee to the ground, right foot flat, right open the right for side plank, or both legs straight. Stack the right leg on the left, side plank. Good, and then look down, plant your hands, press back to downward facing dog. And then feet together, come forward, high plank again, and you'll go to the other side, either left knee to the floor or spin the heels to the left or to the right, open the left arm. Stack your legs or stack the hips and shoulders on top of each other, zip through the center line, hug in. Then high plank and downward facing dog, press it back. Lift your right leg up and back, inhale. Now bring it forward into half pigeon, right knee to right wrist, or you can come onto your back for a reclined version, right ankle over left thigh. Good job. And you can stay upright, you can put a block under the hip if you need, or you can fold forward. Up onto your palms. You're going to make your way back to three-legged dog. So pick your hips up and slide the right leg back and up and roll open. Bend the knee, roll open, and you can stay or flip your dog. You can bring the right foot behind you, left foot flat or left leg straight. And then lift the hips, lift the heart. Open up through the chest, the heart space. And you'll gracefully flip back over three-legged dog. Take your right leg up, straight back, and then step it forward and pause. So it'll be on your fingertips. Yeah, right foot forward. Good. And then we're coming into half moon. So take the right arm and reach it out, maybe on a block or to the floor, and then lift the left leg and open it up. So you want to stack the left hip on the right. Your right hand can be on a block, and left arm to the sky. Yeah, press out through the upper heel, reach through the upper fingers. Find a spot for your gaze. You're listening right here. If you want to bend the left knee, you can catch the foot or the ankle in the left hand. A little bigger opening. Good job, and then you'll release that and step it back, and you can move through a high to low plank or skip it. Meet in downward dog. Go through up dog or cobra. Downward dog, press it back. Lift your left leg to the sky, inhale. Bring it forward into a half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. Your time, setting up and being intentional. Come forward, find your way in. Gracefully, you'll come up to your palms, tuck your right toes under, and then three-legged dog. So take the left leg up and back, bend the knee and stay, or flip. Pivot on the right foot, the left touches. Press the hips down, lift up, opening the center of the chest, extension through the fingertips. Drop the head if that feels good, and flip dog. And you'll make your way back to three-legged dog. Nice work, left leg up. And then it's a big step forward. So lunge on fingertips into half moon. Take your left hand out in front and to the left of the left foot. Either 5 fingertips on the floor or hand on a block. Then reach your right arm up. Trying to stack the whole right side of the body on the left. Upper leg active. Really hug from the skin into the bone on the right leg. Like the upper leg is the one doing the lifting you up. Want to bend the right knee, you can do that. Nice, Rosa. Catch the foot. Brianna, your Wi-Fi is not good. I'm sorry. Okay, good. Release that and you'll step it back. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Good work. Downward facing dog. Press back. And then set your knees to the floor. Shins to the floor. And then come down onto your forearms for dolphin. So you want your forearms parallel, as parallel as you can keep them, if possible. Forearms parallel. And spread the fingers. And then tuck your toes under. It's similar to down dog, but you're on the forearms. And then lift your hips up. And you press your chest back towards the thighs. You really want to press down into the length of the forearms, the palms, and maybe you even walk your feet towards you a little bit, Monica. Feet in, yeah, good. Nice back. If it feels good, you can come to your tiptoes and take one leg up to the sky. One leg up. And try switching legs. Yeah, press your chest back towards the thighs. Yeah, really good. Nice, Beth. And then both feet down if there's one leg up, knees down, child's pose. Unless you want to stay another breath or two. Good job, Beth. Back up into downward facing dog. And then lift your heels, bend your knees, look to your hands and step or float through your hands and sit down and lay down on your back. And you'll set your feet flat to the floor. Bend your knees, feet flat for bridge. So lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And you can interlace your hands under the body and tuck the shoulders under to get a little more grounded through the upper back and upper body, or you can bend the elbows like to 90 degrees, fingers to the sky. Good, and you press your upper arm bones down. So you're really kind of getting rooted and grounded, and you want to spread open across the front of the chest. Lengthen the back of the neck. Press down evenly into the feet. Big toe mound, pinky toe mound in the center of the heel. Good, and then if the hands are interlaced beneath you, you'll release them. Come down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, and pause at the floor. You'll prepare again for bridge. Reset your feet, maybe bring them a little closer, and press down, lift up. Bridge or wheel. Yeah, you can plant your hands for a wheel, for full back bend, or stay in bridge. Good, and then come down, vertebrae by vertebrae, or you can come down in one piece. Take a pause. Maybe reset your feet. And then again, bridge or wheel, you'll rise up, press down, go up, tuck your shoulders underneath you, jawbone presses back towards the neck, upper arm bones root down or palms root down. Nice, Brianna. Good, Rosa, and 2 Monica's, nice job. Susan, I feel you. And then come on down, take a breath. And this is it, last one. Bridge or wheel, go up right now. And maybe there's some variations in store. Maybe you take a leg to the sky, one leg up, or one arm to one thigh if you're in wheel. Really press the shoulders to the back, hip bones to the ceiling, press down through whatever's on the ground as you're grounding, you're rooting, your foundation. Lift a little higher, more breath, more possibility. And then come all the way down and bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart at the floor. Reclined butterfly. Just watching as your heart rate slows down. Draw your knees together and give them a squeeze up onto your chest and come into happy baby pose, or you can just hug the knees in and rock. Happy baby, good work. Hug your knees into your chest, give a gentle squeeze. Take your legs to the sky, feet to the sky, interlace your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders up. We'll do 10 small pulses here. Shoulder blades lift off the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold that and lower the right leg towards the floor. Hover it, reach your right hand to your left foot 5 times. Little pulses, reach to the left foot for 5, 4, 3, shoulders up higher, 2, and 1. Switch legs. And you'll reach the left hand to the right foot, pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then hug your knees into your chest, and you'll rock front to back or back to front, just rocking, rolling the spine out. And come up to balance in boat pose. This will be our last heat building, last working pose, boat pose, balancing. You can hold on behind the thighs or reach forward. Good, expand through the chest, heart space. If your legs are straight, really squeeze them straight. Good. Lift the chest higher. You want to be in like a really sharp V if you can. Chest to thighs, thighs to chest. And then vinyasa. So you can cross the ankles or feet to the side. High plank, low plank, or knees to the floor. Cobra or upward dog. Just stretch out the chest and belly, heart. And downward facing dog. And then from here, we're gonna come into frog. So you'll bring your knees to the ground and you'll turn sideways on your mat and fold the edges of the mat in so you have padding, or you can put a blanket under the knees. And I'm gonna show you the full frog and then I'll show you the modified version. So full frog, you're on your hands and knees and you walk the knees away from each other and turn your inner ankles to the ground. So knees are in line with hips and ankles in line with knees. And you come down onto your forearms or your chest. It's way better to get your chest on something, whether it's on a bolster, block, or the floor. Coming into frog this way, or you can be at a wall in the same pose. So you're not against the wall, a little bit away, knees bent out wide, like that. So frog either at the wall or frog on the ground. You want something under your chest. Chest on the ground, chest on a pillow, chest on a bolster. And I like the support underneath, like on the bottom of my bra line, the bottom ribs versus the top of the chest. Yeah, good. And then one of the titles, the names in the title of this class is holds. We're gonna hold this for just a little bit. Really keep your attention on your breath. Feet flexed, shins pressed down lightly into the ground, softening what you can soften, being where you are. I'm going to encourage you to stay, but I will also say if you need to come out, you're welcome to come out. But I'm going to encourage you to stay in the pose. Really soothing, deep breathing. Letting this breath send soothing signals. You can slide the knees a little farther away from each other, do that. If you have a block under your chest and you want to remove the block, you can do that. Good. Last few moments. Yeah, what can you let go of? What's holding you back? What can you let go of? What don't you need? Like, give it all up right here. Give it to your mat. Very gently, you'll slide out of this. You can slide forward, backwards. Come to a seated position in the middle of your mat. Take your time, there's no hurry. In case you're wondering, that was 5 minutes. I was gonna go longer, but I saw some, I don't know, restlessness a little bit. We'll work towards 6 minutes next time. 7. Okay, straighten both legs out in front. And then you'll bring your left foot to the inseam of your right leg. Left foot to the inner right thigh, and then reach up and fold forward over your right leg. Good. Seated single leg extension. And come on up and you'll switch legs. Extend the left leg out. And bring the right foot in. Switching to the other side. You can reach up, inhale, and fold forward over the left leg. And roll your right lung towards the left thigh. Take one more breath. Come on up and extend both legs straight out in front. You can move your sit muscles to the side, reach up, and then hinge forward. And press the backs of your thighs down into the mat. Good, and then come on up slowly. You'll take reverse tabletop. So bring your hands behind you. The fingers face forward, bend your knees, press the feet down, lift the hips, and drop the head back. So this one really opens up the shoulders, the chest, the throat, the neck. So take the jawbone back first, then let the head drop back. Way back, hips up higher. Good, Monica. So jawbone goes back towards the neck. Yeah, good, if you can. And then lower the hips. And then you can either come to fish. You can take fish or supported fish. If you have 2 blocks, I would take 2 blocks and bring one long ways between the shoulders and one medium under the head. And rest on your blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can come onto your forearms. Hands go underneath you, straight legs, and lift the chest up. We'll take a moment and fish, chest up, head back. Good, Rosa. And if you're on blocks, you want to really try to relax on the blocks. If you don't have blocks, you'll ease yourself down onto your back. Brianna, relax your hands, your right hand. Yeah, good. So if you're on the blocks and this feels good, you can stay here in this heart opener. If you're not on the blocks, you can take shoulder stand or hips on a block or an inversion of your choice. If it feels good to stay on the blocks and recline fish, just do that. Stay there. Take a few more moments right here. On the blocks, you'll gently roll off the blocks. If your hips are on the block, you'll come off of that, or shoulder stand, come on out. Make your way onto your back. And then draw your right knee up into your chest, and you'll catch hold of it in your left hand and cross it over your body for a nice simple twist. You can roll up onto the left hip. And you can take the right arm out to the right, maybe turn your gaze to the right, but close your eyes. Maybe a little more extension through the left leg at the floor, a little reach through the left foot. Yeah, good. This can be super relaxed, or you can make it a little more traction, maybe holding on to the right knee and the left hand, and press the right hip forward. Gently roll back onto your back. Take your time and switch legs. So extend the right leg out, left knee in. You might scoot your hips back to center. Hold the left knee in your right hand and cross it over your body. So roll up onto the right hip. You might even scoot the hips to the left an inch. Reach the left arm left and turn the gaze to the left. Eyes open or eyes closed. Slowly and gently return back onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. Arms anywhere that feel good. It can be on your body, on your heart, on your belly, or down by your sides. And then Shavasana. Stretch your body out onto the mat. Maybe wiggle around, get really comfortable, get whatever you need, and then just relax here. Just begin to bring your attention back to your breath and your physical body. You can Slowly move your fingers and your toes. If you want to stretch your arms overhead, you can. And then bend your knees. And you'll very gently roll to a comfortable side. And with your eyes remaining closed, press yourself up to a seated posture. Keep your attention drawn inward even as you come up, about to emerge back into your life, but stay with your attention here a few moments longer. Touch the palms of your hands together and bring your thumbs right to your heart space. And just notice how you feel. And I'd like to remind you that this feeling is available to you. It's generated by you, created by you, available to you anytime. If you're having those moments of feeling stressed or disconnected or worried or concerned or angry or whatever, like draw on this feeling right here. Remember it. Bring your thumbs up to your forehead center. And I wish you all a wonderful, relaxing evening. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.